Well, good morning, partners. Good morning, Kivana friends and family. Bob Sager here. Monday morning at 8:34. I've got a lot to share with you right now, so I thought the best way would be to clip a little video and kind of talk about some stuff that's important to us and our businesses and our building of our businesses every day. So I'd like to go through actually about three or four things, but one, I want to share with you some of the things that I learned yesterday, along with some other partners of ours from Kivana. We went to Manhattan yesterday. I've been going all morning, so I'm sweating here. I apologize. Wow. And we went to go see Eric Worre, which I thought was really good. He did a great job. Short period of time. It wasn't long. It was from 10 a.m. to about 3 p.m. and it was dynamite. It was action packed, and it was great seeing him and seeing him behind stage as well was really cool and getting to know him a little bit. But I want to go through. I took notes in my journal, and I just want to kind of rattle off some things and just kind of share with you some things that I made notes of. Do you know today the network marketing industry will pay out $200 million in commissions? Tomorrow they will pay out $200 million. Wednesday will pay out $200 million. Thursday, daily they pay out $200 million in commissions. To me, that was a mind-boggling number. That was pretty cool. And then he talked about decide whether you want to do it or not and just stop fooling around. But the first portion he talked about was mindset. And I think that he went into a lot of different components about mindset. In fact, one of the things he talked about first was accountability. And he shared with us, I haven't gone to it yet, stickk.com, stickk.com. And this is a particular site. It's an accountability site. So how about this? For those of you that are going to do your numbers this week, if you don't do the numbers that you want, let's say the 2 per day, 14 per week, then you go to stickk.com today, right? You put in something that you despise. Let's just presuppose you despise a team or something, a team or a person, whatever. You put that in there, and if you don't meet your numbers, if you don't post your numbers, that money goes on Sunday or whenever the date is to reach that goal or whatever. It goes to either that team, that place you don't like or whatever, and that creates a lot of pain. And I thought that was pretty cool. Then he talked about another thing called minimum disease. I didn't get that right away. And last night I'm in bed and Geraldine comes into the room and I said, I get it. Minimum disease. I said, he's right. I hear people say, what's the monthly minimum? What's the monthly minimum? What's the auto ship? What's the minimum I could come in with? He's right. People have minimum disease. It's unbelievable. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then he went on and then he talked. This was great. This was really good. Foundation rank. He talked about a foundation rank. So what is our foundation rank? Meaning that first we have a distributor and they've got 90 days they're gone if they stay at that level, right? And then if they move up to the next rank, let's call it silver. They've got 9 months that they'll stay there. And then you move up to, let's say, the next category. It could be silver star. They've got 18 months. And then the third rank is that they're here for 64 months. They're here for 64 months. They're here for 5 years plus. They might even be here forever when you reach that third rank, which I believe is the gold level. And we'll talk about that in a second. So I thought that was really, really good. Our foundation rank, the more I think about it, and I talked with everybody that was there yesterday, and it was probably a gold star around there for people to get to that they will stay in for quite some time. Let me lower my speakers here a second. And then he talked about daily method of operation, which was pretty cool. Use it in public. Use the products in public. Share product every day, once a day. Share the opportunity twice a day, right? Promoting events and personal growth. I thought that was pretty cool as well. He did a great job on that one, and then he talked about, and then the next thing he went into is he went into skills, but I thought that part was really, really good. The skills, I'm not going to go into depth about the skills, but I will talk about one thing that was really cool that I thought was really, really good, and that was number one skill is finding prospects, right? Finding prospects. You've got your hot market, you've got your warm market, and you've got your cold market. And this was one thing in his hot, and I want everybody to pay attention here for a second. I want everybody to pay attention. He talked about the hot market, and he really broke it down really, really cool. He said you have to respect them. You want to show them respect, right? You want to ask them for their support, and you want to practice on them. And meaning that respect, if a spouse comes in and they don't want to do the business with you, whatever, just respect that. But I love the fact, support, when you go to someone in your family, and asking them for support and purchasing some product, $50, $60, $70, maybe purchasing some product for them, maybe to build your customer base, not necessarily the business. But from the business standpoint, maybe you could ask your family members or friends to practice on them. Hey, I'm just got involved in something pretty exciting. I found out about something that I'm really passionate about, and I'd like to show you what I'm up to. Would you mind if I practice on you? And I thought that was really, really, really good. And then as he went through this, then he went into inviting a little bit. He gave everybody a challenge, and I want to throw this challenge out to everybody, which I thought was great if anybody is up to a challenge. And that is sending 50 text messages out by tomorrow, Tuesday at midnight. Wow. And I have to tell you, I told Ken Sanpedro yesterday, and Vinny, I said, I surrender. I'm old school. I like to put on my headset, right, and do my thing and so on. And last week, 2 or 3 of the meetings that I booked were because of text messages, and the light bulb went off again. Yesterday I learned a lot. So what if you really challenged yourself, made a commitment that from right now, it is 8:42 on Monday morning, that you sent out 50 text messages by tomorrow night, inviting people just to take a look at what you've got, and whether you want to set up an appointment with them or whether you want to direct them to the Crown Jewel QInfo site or the new shock video that I'm going to send you in a little bit. Sit tight. I'll send that out. I'm going to post that as well. Okay. So I thought that was cool. But now this, I think, was a game changer. This part was the game changer for everybody. And we did some role playing on this, which was really, really, really great. And, so the skills are finding prospects, inviting, presenting, follow-up, closing, getting people started correctly, and events. And then when he got into presentation, basically, he said, most people, when you go to 2perday.com, it talks about developing your story. And that's what he talked about. But he broke it down pretty interesting. Please follow me here. He said, when you tell your story, you should share your background, most important, maybe what you didn't like about it over the years, maybe the solution that you found, and what you feel about your future. Those 3 things: background, what you didn't like or don't like about what you do, solution, and and your feeling about your future because of what you're doing right now. And we did role playing on that, and it was really, it was fantastic. It was really, really great, and I think people got a lot out of it. And then you can go and do the thing. You could present them, Crown Jewel, whatever it is, sit down with them. So tell your story, do your thing. Tell your story, do your thing. Tell your story, do your thing. And again, in 2perday.com, it talks about, on that first page, crafting your story. Crafting your story. And if you'll hear me tomorrow night on our I was asked to be on the call tomorrow night at 8 p.m. You'll hear me as I go into my repertoire. You'll hear me go into my story. In 1989, I sold my business, and then I went in here, but I never added in. Well, I added every now and then. I would say what I didn't like about it, but I think about it that I have my story down. You need your story, build your story. So that was really really good. And then he talked about follow up. We all know that 4 to 6 exposures in a short period of time, which is great. And then he talked about people get all bent out of shape about closing, right? And closing is simple, And when you've got me on a 3-way call, I always ask, what did you like best? Scale from 1 to 10. Where are you at? How much would you like to earn if every month? And if I would you. So it was great yesterday. It was really, 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 really good. So, okay, next part. I had the pleasure of talking to Eric in the meet and greet. Melanie was there with me. And, one of the things that he shared with me was, to really take our business, your business, everybody's enterprise to the next level, we really need to really be a part of campaigns. We really need to understand how powerful campaigns are. Sit tight 1 second. I want to get you something. I want to show you something in a second that's really incredible. And I thought about that when I went back to my seat, and I said, okay, we've got 2 campaigns, but we got to promote these. We got to talk about them. We've got to be passionate about them. Today is Monday morning, 8:46. We have to have the intent of these campaigns. So the first thing that we have in force right now is that we've got a summer leadership retreat out in the Hamptons on the beach. The founders are coming. It's going to be great. It's in August 6th. Mark your calendar. And in order to get there, it's a leadership event. You got to reach Gold Pro. I gave that a lot of thought. And I chatted with people yesterday, and we came to the agreement that gold is fine. Gold is fine. Not that I want to have minimal disease. But from a foundational rank standpoint, when people hit gold, and I know this, and I could ask AJ this, and I could ask Jerry this, when people hit gold, they're here. They're here for 5 years. They're here for even longer, because once they hit gold, they want to go to platinum. Once they hit gold, they want to go to platinum, and so on. So the requirement to get an invitation to the summer leadership retreat out in Southampton is you need to turn gold. You must turn gold. And you need to turn gold between March 1st and the end of May. Let's call it June 1st. Those 90 days, you need to turn gold. Okay? So that's number 1. That's important that you know that. Number 2, shock. Let's talk about that. I'm on a mission. And I just said to my wife, Geraldine, who you know, I said, Geraldine, this product will increase our net worth dramatically. This product. And I said, this product will get a lot of our business partners rich. This product. And I'm going to promote it. So this is a campaign. And I'm going to start doing a lot of promotion to this campaign. I'll be doing some videos, shock videos, but more importantly, I'm going to be pounding the pavement all over the place. I'm going to be sending messages out on Facebook, which we should all be doing. So let's talk about that a second. As far as shock, okay? So I, in my ritual this morning, my morning ritual, part of it is reading. I'm reading from this book right now, which is great. And I read a part, and it talked about going public on Facebook, right? And we do it wrong. We ask silly questions. And what the author talked about is to be effective. To be effective when you share products. Don't ask people to become distributors or anything like that. To be effective, it should sound like this. Write this down. Hey everyone, as you may know, I am cautious about the products I put into my body. I found a product line that I believe can help you live a healthy lifestyle, and I use it daily. Would you like a sample? ? That's it. Would you like a sample? That's it. Least effective is, I can't believe what I just found. My friend was cured from cancer by using this. I don't even want to go into it. It's funny when So again, hey everyone, as you may know, I am cautious about the products that I put in my body. I found a product line that that I believe can help you live a happy, healthy lifestyle. I use it daily now. Would you like a sample? Simple as that. Simple. So I thought that was great. I'm going to start using that. Best time to post something like that is between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. at night, when most people are home on their computer and on Facebook and so on. Okay? So, and lastly, if you've never listened to this, by Jim Rohn, this is a CD in here. I've listened to it about, 50 times. And once you get to the 10th time, you'll start to hear the messages. You'll start to hear the message. Oh, that's what he means. Oh, that's what he means, which is really, really, really incredible. So and you could buy that, by the way. You can go to the personaldevelopmentcompany.com. I think it's $2, whatever it is. It's really inexpensive, but it's fabulous. So there was a lot of value in this little clip today. I hope you get it. I hope you understand it. We've got a lot. Oh, my nose is itchy. We've got a lot going for us right now in our group. I mean, a lot. There's a lot of momentum. People are popping ranks. Hey, you know what? Carol Jansing and Jody Taylor Smith, congratulations for turning gold. And you'll get you'll be with us in Southampton. I'm excited about that. Let's start popping ranks this week. Let's start increasing. What is your intention? Here is my new sheet. I'm going to fill out my intention. My intention is to increase my lesser leg by 30% this week. We did that last week, and we're going to do it again today as well, this week as well. It would be great if everybody could post their numbers, but that's accountability. I can't make you do it. But accountability to me, I asked Xavier, Lucian, and Geraldine on the way home, what did they like most? I thought the best part was accountability, because that's what this business is all about, and that's what people lack in their lives. I don't say that I just say that in a way, it's just a fact. And if I could lead as a group and lead my team in really being accountable for their actions, the 2 per day, and leading to 5 presentations a week where you could sit down with someone and really drill that down, I think I've really accomplished a lot for you in teaching you what accountability is all about. And that's the name of the game. So tomorrow we have a call at 8 p.m. Same number, 605 number 475-3235, and then the pin 1047902 pound. And it's going to be great. I was invited on the call by my other partners. So you have a fabulous day, everyone. Let's rock. Let's have a great week. Oh, last thing. One of my other goals this week in our entire organization is to enroll this week 25 new people. 25 new people, and then pick up each of us 1 new customer for Shock. 1 new customer for Shock. You think we could do that? If we could do that, say yes below. Cheers. Have a great day.